Hey everyone, today we're going to take a quick peek at a technology that's completely shaking up how we build data pipelines. So, what's the big deal? What problem is it actually solving? Let's jump right in.
All right. In the world of data, this has always been the big question, right? Batch or streaming? Do you build for these massive static chunks of data or for the constant real-time flow? For the longest time, you had to pick one. You had to choose a side.
And picking a side? Well, that meant you were basically locked in. Let's say you built a batch system, but then whoops, your needs change and you have to switch to streaming. That meant a huge, expensive rewrite from scratch. Your code was just so tightly stuck to one specific engine. But what if there's a better way?
And that right there is where Apache Beam steps in. It's this one super elegant solution to that old school dilemma.
So what is it exactly? Well, Apache Beam is an open source, unified programming model. And listen, the most important word in that whole sentence is unified. It gives you one single, consistent way to handle both your batch data, the bounded stuff, and your streaming data, the unbounded stuff.
Okay, now this is the part that should get every developer excited. The promise is simple. Write it once, run it anywhere. Think about that. You write your pipeline logic just one time, and then you can run it on all sorts of different backends. We're talking Spark, Flink, Google Cloud Dataflow, you name it. What does that mean for you? No more vendor lock-in. You're basically future-proofing your work.
So that sounds great in theory, but how does it actually work? Let's do a super quick run-through of the core ideas you'll need to get a handle on to really use its power.
Okay, it all starts with the basics. You've got your stateless processing. That's where every piece of data is handled on its own, like a simple filter. But then you have stateful processing, which is way cooler. That's where the system actually remembers past data to give you more context, like if you're trying to calculate a running average. Next up, you get into the nitty-gritty of handling real-time data, and this is where you start mastering concepts like windowing, which is just a fancy way of saying you're grouping data by time, and triggers, which lets you decide exactly when to process that data. It gives you this incredible, precise control over your data streams.
And look, you're not just going to be building messy, tangled-up pipelines. You'll actually learn how to optimize them. You'll learn how to turn that data chaos into a super efficient, streamlined process that can handle information at a crazy scale. And finally, you'll nail deploying those portable pipelines onto the biggest, baddest execution engines in the industry.
Now, this isn't just some academic project. Nope. Apache Beam is absolutely battle-tested. It's been proven in some of the most demanding production environments out there.
I mean, just look at who's using it. You can see the real-world impact in case studies from massive tech players. Think about the music recommendations you get from Spotify, or the real-time pricing on Booking.com, or even the financial analytics at Credit Karma. They're all using Beam to solve incredibly complex problems at a massive scale. That tells you everything you need to know. And this isn't just dry theory from a book. The whole approach is built on real, hands-on experience. We're talking about engineers who've actually led the design of these huge data-driven systems, applying these exact concepts to solve real-world challenges.
So here's the bottom line. If you're tired of having to choose between batch and streaming, if you want to start building unified, portable, and totally future-proof data systems, then you absolutely need to understand Apache Beam. And to really dive in, this is your guide. Go on, scan the code and